What's going on, y'all? It's the Conscious One coming at you. Oh man, I can't go to sleep tonight, and then all of a sudden, I started thinking about this 2024 eclipse and how X marks the spot. And I just, like I said, guys, I've been home almost a whole week straight. Something I haven't done in, God, I don't even know, maybe 3-4 years. I don't know, but interesting thing about this 2024 eclipse and how X marks the spot is X marks the spot is Carbondale, Illinois. Now, this path of totality where X marks the spot is also significant because I forget how many miles, the lady's probably going to talk about in this video, how many miles it is above the pyramid in Tennessee. So this intersection has everything to do with Egypt and possibly us being able to be, exodus out of Egypt. That's what I'm really hoping for. Okay, that's what I'm really hoping for. Also, the tornado that happened, I don't know if y'all remember that tornado that happened about a month or two ago that went across several miles, was the same totality as the 2024 eclipse that's coming. So something's going on, guys. And now, again, back to this X marks the spot, Carbondale, Illinois. Carbon is associated with 666, six protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons, 666. And thing is, the so-called Antichrist is actually the Christ. To some people, the Antichrist is actually the Christ. Okay, we know that 666 really has nothing to do with, the devil, some made-up boogeyman. This stuff has to do with some serious science. Okay, because carbon is 666, has nothing to do with no boogeyman. So this X marks the spot is happening in Carbondale, Illinois, which is also called, guess what? Little Egypt. How strange is that? Think that can be a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so, y'all. Can't have no coincidence like that. X marks the spot, Carbondale, Illinois, 666, right above the pyramid in Tennessee, and in a town called Little Egypt. Yeah, something's up, guys. We know something's up because everything that's going on in the world, all this madness, all this sorcery that's going on, I know something's going to happen in my lifetime. I know it is. And it needs to happen because my people don't belong in this place being in bondage right now. What I'm watching right now, people being in their homes, can't work, can't do this, can't do that. It's very frustrating. All I can do is hope that we get out of here real soon. That's all I can do and hope for, guys. But let's go ahead and watch this video.
This is Anaya. Welcome to the channel. Let us first thank the Most High for this time, His grace, kindness, and mercy. Today's message is about the 2024 solar eclipse and the timing of our Hebrew New Year for 2024. It will be on the same day, which is in Nisan or Abib. They both represent the same month. A Hebrew month and New Year vary from year to year according to the course of the moon. Each month is determined by the new moon, and the Hebrew New Year is always after the spring equinox. March's new moon for that year 2024 is March 10th, which is before the equinox on March 19th, so the Hebrew New Year will be on the following month, April's new moon, on April 8th, 2024, as you can see from the chart. This is just a different example of March's new moon on March 26th falling after the equinox on March 20th in 2009. So in that case, March's new moon on March 26th was the Hebrew New Year for that year 2009. These are two verses that recognize the month Nisan and Abib as the first month of the Hebrew year. Esther 3:7. In the first month, that is, the month Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, they cast pur, that is, the lot before Haman from day to day and from month to month, to the 12th month, that is, the month Adar. Exodus 13:3. And Moses said unto the people, Remember this day in which you came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand the Most High brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. This day came ye out in the month of Eve. So, the Great American Solar Eclipse of 2024 will be on April 8th, the same day as the Hebrew New Year for 2024. If you think that's a coincidence, the spot where the eclipse intersects is just above the Memphis Pyramids in Tennessee, located on the Wolf River Harbor, right parallel to the Mississippi River, probably representing the Nile River spiritually. I don't know if this has any connection to our first exodus from Egypt, but maybe it'll mark the second exodus from spiritual Egypt. The zip code for the Memphis Pyramid is 38105, and if you look at 3815 without the zero in the Strongs, it means belonging to God and to play as a child. The verse that I found that goes with belonging to God is Ezekiel 16:8. Then I passed by you and saw you, and behold, you were at the time for love. So I spread my skirt over you and covered your nakedness. I also swore to you and entered into a covenant with you so that you became mine, declares the Most High God. That's ironic it said pass by you and cover you, just like the eclipse will, and entered into the covenant. That's interesting. The verse that I found that goes with play as a child is Matthew 18:3. And said, Verily, I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Little children are blameless and innocent, not guilty of sin, so are we to strive to be. If you look at this chart of years for our forefathers, it's recorded back to Adam, as you can see, and it is verified through biblical verses. It shows the lifespans for each one, and the first year for Adam, which is recorded in the year 3973. If you consider it took 6 days to make the earth, and we're to work 6 days, and on the seventh have rest, we're heading to the seventh day of rest, because if you take the 6,000 years of mankind and take away our 2024 years, or rather the year of the eclipse, that would make us, or take us to the year 3976, which is approximately a 3 years difference from the year of Adam in 3973. But we must also take the last 3.5 years of tribulation into account too, which may be the reason for the approximate 3-year difference. It did say in Daniel 7:25, And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. But in Revelation 12:6 and 14, it said that a place would be prepared for nourishment. Revelation 12:6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And that's approximately 3.5 years. Revelation 12:14. And the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and half a time from the face of the serpent. A time represents a year, and times represents 2 years, and a half a time is a half a year. That's 3.5 years. Also, in Matthew 24:22, it said that the days will be shortened for the elect's sake. That's us, the true seeds and the true in faith. The year, or rather the Strong's Concordance number 3976, means balanced scales, and it also means fetters and shackles. Isn't that what we've been bound with for so long? Maybe that's when their deeds will be weighed in the balances and judged by God. I say they because we're being judged all along. I was thinking that it was going to be rather sooner than later, when Yah Most High would set his hand a second time to recover his remnant, because of all the signs and wonders we see. Maybe it will be sooner, only Yah knows that. Nobody knows the day or the hour, so we must be blameless and ready always. 2 Thessalonians 2:3-12. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. The one whom I believe is the incarnate Jesus, who they wrote in to make us sin, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember, he was considered God made in the John 1, 1 and 14. Remember ye not that, when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. People are already talking about Jesus being Satan written into the New Testament just to make us sin and break God's commandments. You know the ones, no gods before God, don't bow down and worship them. We weren't even to speak the name of other gods, even incarnate ones. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way, and signs and lying wonders therein. God already told you Israel only, and they didn't like it. And for this cause God shall send not the one to fear, it's God, the Holy Spirit, who we should fear and worship. I guess this message was a little.
Okay, so that video was made eight days ago, I see. So it's kind of interesting. I started to talk about this 2024 eclipse coming, and in a video that was made, I guess, 2 years ago. And now, I think about this again, and this person made this video 8 days ago. So obviously there's some kind of expectation in the spirit for something happening real soon. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but you could just feel it in the air. You feel it in the air that like something within the next 10 years is going to happen real big in your life. And all I can do with everything going on with the Mandela effect, all these lying signs and wonders, changing of the times and seasons, like I told y'all in the previous video, I think it's gonna come to a finality real soon. People are fed up. People are just tired of being played around with, especially the saints. I have to consider people who are the saints or the people who, it's like we're just sitting back watching, this circus, and we're just kind of asking like, when is this gonna be over? And we can be free. When can we wake up and not have to think about making money anymore and all these things that keep us enslaved? It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So I tell you all, time flies really fast, because I remember when 2017 was, and here we are in 2022. I mean, because I knew about this in 2017 or 2018. I know about this stuff, and here I am in 2022. So definitely time is flying, and next thing you know, it'll be 2024. So all I can do is encourage everybody to not only get their temple right, but get their spiritual house in right. And that's the best advice I can give to y'all. They're trying everything that they possibly can to keep us distracted. I mean, the news, y'all see the news is just insanity. They just trying to swing your emotions every which kind of way they possibly can. And again, with this X marks the spot occurring in Little Egypt in Carbondale, Illinois, right above the pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee. I once heard that you can go underground in Memphis, Tennessee. That pyramid they built there, I don't know if this story is true. I believe I heard it from Dr. Delbert Blair. But allegedly, there's an underground passageway that you can go in Memphis, Tennessee, that pyramid they built there, and end up at the Great Pyramids in Egypt. Sounds crazy, don't it? That's a story I heard that story years ago from Dr. Delbert Blair, I believe it came from. But that's a story I heard. But there's no way that this can be a coincidence, this thing going on with the eclipse. There is absolutely no way. I believe we are already in the Great Tribulation. And whether the jab is the mark or not, I really don't know. Honest to God, I don't know. But when you see people not being able to buy, sell, or work, or do this or do that because of this jab, it just, either it is the mark of the beast, or it is preparation for the mark of the beast. We know, like I say, we don't know the day and the hour, but we do know the season, and we are definitely in the season. And I think y'all listen to me. Y'all agree that we are definitely in a season, and we are to be expecting something big to happen very soon. So that's why I'm doing the best I can to help people get their get their temple in order. Because as above, so below. So you not only do you have to get your uh, spiritual house in order, you got to get your temple in order too. Because as above, so below. You see. So that's just about all I want to tell y'all. And Spirit just told me, man, can't sleep. No, I can't sleep. I mean, it's usually I got something I got to do. That's why, like I told y'all, I've been home. This brake light just mysteriously goes out, and I wouldn't be talking any of this stuff to y'all if I wasn't in the crib all day. So my ride's supposed to be fixed in a couple of days, and I guarantee y'all I ain't gonna be making too many more videos like this. I might not be making too many more videos at all because I got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take care out there. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Talk to y'all later. Peace.